Welcome to World Conflict Channel. Ukraine-Russia war continues. Today in Vuhledar, the Russian forces again failed to break through the Ukrainian defense. The Russian army, which suffered heavy losses, had to retreat again. There has been a tank battle in the region for about 3 weeks, but the Russians now seem to have lost this war. After a 3-week battle, the Russians have more than 130 destroyed tanks, many casualties and equipment destroyed. A video released by Russian soldiers from the region today clearly shows how difficult the situation is for Russia. Russian tankmen send regards from Vuhledar against the backdrop of their dying tank and wounded Andrea, who has been lying on the side of the road for 2 days. Everyone is lucky, except for the leg and the tank.
Это мой танк горит, сейчас минут через 30 БК начнет ёбать. Мины летают. О, прилетел. Нормально все. Всем большой привет. С передовой прямо из прямых уст. Что здесь творится? Здесь пиздец. Но мы давим. Нихуя. Слава России.
At the same time, battles continue in Bakhmut too. Today, the situation in Bakhmut seems more stable than in the last 2 days. Battles are currently taking place on the approaches to Bakhmut, and the Russians do not control any of the supply routes. Russia throw forward without sparing the living force, which dies by the thousands, and then they go over the corpses again. Fighting is already going on inside the city, but the Russians occupy only certain areas, squares in the private sector, where only the foundations of the houses remain. Russia entered the private sector in the Bakhmutka, but in the city center there are no battles. It is impractical to hold positions where there are only squares, foundations of houses, and nothing to cling to. The Russians burned everything down with a barrage of fire. There are no buildings there. Ukraine is now in a favorable position. They hold the dominant heights. There are reports of a counterattack of the Ukrainian army on the T-0504 highway and in the village of Ivanivsk. Russia's losing thousands of men. Ukraine is preserving the health of their soldiers. Russia planned to take Bakhmut in autumn. In winter, spring has already come, but the city is standing. Currently, the Ukrainian military has no reasons or prerequisites for leaving Bakhmut. In addition to these, Russian propaganda has now started to send messages to Kazakhstan. Russian propagandists are saying that Russia should be very attentive towards Kazakhstan.
Знаете, там эти патрули, там какие-то там языковые, там закрытие нашего представительства торгового там и так далее, можно перечислять. Надо на это обратить внимание. Вот нашему МИДу я прям точно могу сказать, чтобы не получилось примерно то же самое. А симптомы такие идут. Причем они им там дают 45 миллионов долларов Казахстану, Блинкен пообещал. Но это смешно, знаете, смешно. Наше сотрудничество с Казахстаном, оно просто невероятно. Такое же, как и было с Украиной, даже еще больше с Украиной. Но это ничего не помешало им взять и разрушить всю эту конструкцию. Надо очень внимательно здесь подходить. Они будут все делать, чтобы разжечь по нашему периметру. Все, он единственная его задача. За этим поехал, сволочь. За этим.
Thanks for watching. You can support us by subscribing to our channel.